Welcome to our home. So funny enough, even though we take appointments and then we go out to see people, sometimes people still show up here to our office and want to see what we have to offer. We have a ton of things that are going on in here. This is our production board here. This shows exactly what's happening with the number of jobs we have going on. We also do this from a digital standpoint, but for Monday morning meetings, it's good for us to just kind of see from a visual standpoint what's hot, what do we need to attack or deal with right away, and where we are in that process. So we change the dates here every week. Before the end of this day, all of the sticky notes will be all across here in terms of where we are in that production process. If we have a late production type situation, meaning it's going to be later in the month, or we're not going to install a person for 3 or 4 weeks, then we tend to put them in the parking lot here, which just kind of says, okay, these people are going to be done, but it's going to take maybe 3 or 4 weeks before we get there. We also like to have an objective, right? So for every month, we are talking about how many jobs are we looking to land for that particular month. And here, as you can see, we're not quite halfway through the month, and we've already gotten more than half of our objectives so far for this month. So it kind of keeps everybody on track, lets us know exactly what's going on and what we're really shooting for. When it comes to our overall production and our customer folders, we like to kind of keep them updated or keep them organized in this kind of fashion. So these are pre-production. So these people are about to be produced here in the next week or two. This is post-production. So these have been installed, and so we're really looking to close them out soon. And this is if the customer needs some type of attention. So we might be missing something from the folder, and it would go into this place. This is what kind of keeps us on track with everything that's happening within the office to make sure that that we're on the same pace where we're supposed to be. Then if you come into here, we have our bathroom over here to the side. We have our little kitchenette area here, and we have our production manager's office here. We use our warehouse. It doesn't have to be a gigantic space because a lot of times when we're receiving materials, they're going right back out within the next day or so. So we like to keep it very efficient with our warehouse space. We use several different pieces of equipment because a lot of stuff is very heavy. So we use, of course, our hand truck here, our dolly. We have a carpet dolly. And then, of course, you see several different pallets of stuff here because we have materials that are about to go out. An LVP job coming up here. This is a different LVP job here for these boxes. We have one carpet job going as well. And then over here, we have all of our marketing materials. So all of our signage and all those kinds of things are over here. Our tent for when we do home shows. One of the most important things though is our installation signs or installations in progress. This is one of the things that we like to do when we land the job, put the sign out in front of the yard, let the neighbors know that, hey, something is about to happen or something is happening regarding flooring. A lot of times what we find anyway, it's a great marketing tool. So when we put that sign in the yard, people end up calling our office and asking about setting appointments. They've looked out the window, they saw their neighbor, they called their neighbor, hey, what's going on? Next thing you know, they're setting an appointment with us because we have this sign in the yard and they see something else is going on in the neighborhood.